I thought I had found the door. Instead, I found a basement riddled with your sister's strange scent. Is this how you treat your family? As I said, my brother holds his ground. She is responsible for the death of my parents, so yes, this is what she deserves. You should keep your nose out of other packs' business. Beta Kyle adds. Alpha Dane laughs. If I agree to this deal, everything about your business becomes my business. So tell me, what would your punishment be for her? No food, locked away for a week, beatings. We don't really. He cocks a brow. You expect me to believe that you would have just let her sleep? I have already stopped you from hitting her once. His eyes roamed over me. She is underfed. Bags hover under her tired blue eyes. For a sister of an alpha, she is certainly not treated like one, regardless of what she allegedly did when she was a pup. She did it. Alpha Trey seethes and she has nothing to do with our deal. That's for me to decide. His crimson eyes flicker around the hallway. Where is your mate? I would be interested to know how she feels about this. I close my eyes, silently begging my brother not to call his Luna. Luna Cassandra is worse than Beta Kyle and Alpha Trey together. On second thoughts, why bother her? I'm certain she is just as vile as you. He sneers. I peer through slits to see his crimson eyes on me. There was no reason for him to defend me, and yet he was. I was a nobody, no one special, just whoever one called a traitor. Only instead of being given a death sentence, my brother decided to make me spend my life suffering. I have a proposition for you, Alpha Trey. Alpha Dane is smirking at my brother. We have already agreed on terms. Well, I'm adding one. And if you don't agree, you will not get my help. Instead, you will become my enemy. And we both know you don't want that. I take it that your new terms have something to do with her. Alpha Trey mutters through clenched teeth. You would be correct. Let me take her away to my pack and then you, Trey, will have a deal. Me? Why would he want me? As my brother and his beta discuss me, Alpha Dane is still studying me. His look made me nervous. What could someone like him possibly want with me? Deal. Alpha Trey sticks out his hand for Alpha Dane to shake. He doesn't take it. Instead, his crimson eyes shift from me to my brother. I will have paperwork drawn up and will return tomorrow. He cups my face. Ensure you have everything packed. He drags his thumb across my bottom lip and strides to the opposite end of the hallway and straight to the front door. He knew exactly where the front door was, so what was he up to? He pauses at the door. If I find out any one of you has laid a hand on her, the contract will be the last thing you need to worry about. He struts out, slamming the door behind him. Get out of my sight. My brother snaps at me, hurrying away. I make my way up the stairs and into my tiny bedroom. It was practically empty. The only things I had were a few changes of clothes. It would take me less than a minute to pack by morning. I hadn't slept. Alpha Dane's questions were on repeat, and why was I so interesting to a wolf like him? There was a reason he had the biggest pack. They were known for their fighting abilities. That's why my brother wanted to link Moonshine with Alpha Dane's pack. But where did I fit into all this? And what the hell is blood of wolfsbane?